Oh, and thanks for staying with us for more Explore Tulsa. Now, what are you doing?
You know, in every episode of Rambo, when he's out in the wild, he's got a bandana on. And things are so much tougher now, you know, with zombies and such.
Stevie, there are no zombies, but there are times, even in Tulsa, that it's a good idea to be prepared to rough it out.
Right, like the great ice storms of 2007. Power was out for weeks, and I was so close to hunting squirrel in the backyard.
Well, the best way to avoid eating squirrel is to be prepared by visiting the guys at the Green Beetle.
We first got started after one of the ice storms we had here in town several years ago. I was without power for several days. My co-owner Steve was without power for over a week. And it was just interesting seeing how after about 3 days the grocery stores were empty and that society just felt like it was falling apart very quickly. And shortly after that we were just brainstorming and thought of, hey, you know, it'd be nice to have a one product, a bag filled with all the stuff you need to have in it, ready to go, so if something happened, you could just grab it and go. It just grew from there, and before you know it, we had an online store with, you know, 20, 30, 40, 100 items. Through some advertising on the radio and online, we started to gather a following, and people started showing up and started coming by the store. And after about 4 months, we grew enough of a following that we decided to, if we want to really give this a shot, let's go to a commercial area, get a bigger store, and actually do it for real. And so we opened that first location in March to the public and shut it down Labor Day weekend, moved here, and opened the day after Labor Day here. The products are what bring people to the store. They're products that you can't find at the big box stores. We have some exclusive rights to several products where we're the only dealer in this part of the state or the whole state. And it's that exclusivity, the quality of products that we have that bring people here. Not to mention, you know, we have fair pricing because we know we have to deal with the likes of Amazon and online retailers, so we want to keep prices fair so they come in here and don't just look at the products and go home and order them online. They want to buy here locally. That's one question we asked ourselves when we first got started is, you know, do you know what to do if something happens? You know, who among us really knows what products we need to have? What do we need to do? Where do we need to go? And the big question, you know, that big question we answered. We had family members, friends, we asked everybody we could, and resounding no was the answer. Just people were clueless. They did not know what they were going to do. People just live under this assumption that everything's going to be fine and they can pull up their iPhone and, you know, find out what they need to do. So that new technologies have been developed. They can help you survive. They can help you thrive in situations like that. So it's both helped and hampered in a way. It's very tough to name a store. This was all of our first venture into starting a company. All the good names seem like they're taken. So we had watched a film adaptation of The Road that came out around the 2007-ish era. And the short story is, in the movie, it's based on a man and a son just trying to survive after a post-apocalyptic event happened. And all hope seemed lost. Animal life has died off, plant life had died off. And near the end of the movie, they find a green beetle that's alive and it flies off. And the symbolism in the movie is that, you know, there is hope. Life has found a way, and we just thought that was a unique thing. We Googled around, and the only thing close is a Green Beetle restaurant in Memphis, so we thought, why not? Well, both Steve and I are from the Tulsa area. This is our home. This is where we grew up and raised. We both have a fondness for the outdoors, for this thing, and it was just something that we both took an interest to, and we both just enjoy doing it. And so we love to be local and stay around here, and it's just something that we feel like we're offering the community that's not being offered.